Hey y'all, it's Dan back with another video. I am the numerical lion. Got my laptop fixed, so I'm back in the mix. Saw the story a couple days ago, or maybe more than a couple days ago on Monday. Hope Solo says she is crushed after her dog died of gunshot wounds. Former U.S. goalkeeper Hope Solo, what a name, straight out of Star Wars or something, said she's brokenhearted after her dog died from a gunshot wound this weekend. Conan, the name of the dog, a Doberman, wandered 30 yards off our property when he was shot, she said in these posts. So the pup, whom she shared with husband Jeremy Stevens, passed away from blood loss, she wrote, adding he fought up until the very end. So the dog was shot on Saturday, which was the 137th day of the year, and she was born with 137 numerology. So how appropriate. And 137, as we all know, the 33rd prime number. And she was supposedly crushed about it. Crushed equals 33. That's why she's crushed. Hope Solo equals 42 and 111. And that's interesting because crushed also equals 42 and 111. That's why she's crushed. Let's look at Hope. Born July 30th, 1981. She's 38. That number of murder and death. Also, she's 5'9", kill 59. And she married Jeremy Stevens in 2012. And I'll be getting to him later on. He figures in this story. Her full name is Hope Amelia Solo. Her full name equals 74, right? Gotta have the 74 in there. And she was born on the 211th day of the year, which is a prime number. The 47th prime, the reflection of 74 is 47. Solo equals 47, right? The name of the dog, Conan, equals 47. And from this story to her next birthday is 10 weeks and 5 days, or 105. Hope Solo equals 105. 105 is 15, right? And 47, the 15th prime number. Go to this calculator. You put in 47 and find out it's the 15th prime number. So look at Death in the name of her dog. Death 20, Conan 20, also 25. And also Solo 25 and 20, her last name. So she was born with 118 numerology. We've seen this before. Death equals 118 in the Jewish cipher. Very common number we see a lot in this practice. She was born with 118 numerology. So the news comes just after 2 weeks after the couple welcomed two new members of their family. They're twins who were born on March 4th. I thought that was interesting because that was 74 days ago. And the dog died on the 16th. Hope Amelia Solo equals 74. And that happened on a day with 47 numerology, right? And Solo 47, Conan 47. She was born on the 211th day of the year. Also March 4th, the 64th day of the year. And Kill and Hope. Look at Kill and Hope. Both 44 and 64. She had babies on the 64th. They were twins on the 64th day of the year. And dog supposedly died of a gunshot wound, equals 64. Also equals 181. 181. That's interesting because 181 is the 42nd prime. And crushed equals 42, right? She was crushed. And Hope Solo equals 42. That number of Freemason, 42 as well. Hope Solo, 30. And her husband is black, right? Negro, 59. She's 5'9". And the N word, 42 and 30, like Hope Solo. She married a black man. 42 and 30 right there. Right? And Jeremy Stevens equals 59. Jeremy Stevens, an interesting spelling for Jeremy. 59. Negro, of course, 59. Negro, 59. So Jeremy compares to a Doberman. Look at Doberman and Jeremy, both 36 and 45. And it reminds me of the recent story of the jogger who was shot. What's his name? Ahmad Aubrey or whatever his name was. And her quote was, "Wandered 30 yards off our property when he was shot." Equals 211 was the 30, like Hope Solo 30, like the N-word 30. The dog wandered 30 yards off the property equals 211. Saw that number before. She was born on the 211th day. Right? And her quote, "He fought up until the very end, 112, the reflection of 211. And she's, quote, brokenhearted. That equals 72. And there's a Doberman, 72. And so take a look at this picture of these dogs. And I played this game with my daughter. Which of these dogs doesn't belong here? This is the dog that died right here. And notice he's very serious. The rest of them look pretty smiley, pretty happy. He's the only one that doesn't have his tongue out. And this picture of, this is Hope and Jeremy, looks really strange. Like, what a weird position he's in. He looks like he's bent down. I mean, I don't know if there's some Photoshop involved, but who knows these days if this is a real picture at all. He looks strange in this picture. Not very natural. Very odd pose he's in. And notice the black dog is right at his crotch level, and he's wearing black pants, and he's the only dog. He doesn't look very happy. But she said he was kind and loving. That equals 64, like Hope, like kill. He died of a gunshot wound, equals 64. Kind and loving. Story comes out on 5/17. Day with 42 numerology, right? Hope Solo equals 42. And came out with 228 days left in the year, and he dies here at the Wilkes Veterinary Hospital, 118. We were talking about that number before, right? Death, 118. She was born with 118 numerology. He died here. What a place to die. As I mentioned before, death, 118. Also 228. Died with 228 days left in the year. Also on a day with 26 numerology. Dog dead on the 17th. Kill 17th. Dog is 26 and 17. Alright. So just another murder by numbers. They're killing dogs now. And a little, ritual black person shaming as usual. She's married to a black man. Reminds me of that movie Get Out, too. I don't know if you've seen that movie, but they're interracial couple. She brings, I don't want to spoil it for you if you haven't seen it, but she brings her boyfriend to meet her parents, and craziness comes out of it. It's interesting she's born in Richland, Washington, too. Eastern Washington. I spent some time in Richland, Washington. Let's look up Richland, Washington. Oops. Richland. Born in Richland, 42. Like Hope Solo. Hilarious. Also, this is propaganda numbers here. 98, 93, 48, and 177. Propaganda. Town full of propaganda. It's true. Richland, Washington, a company town. The Hanford reactor, pretty close by. And it's pretty much a company town. Richland, Washington. Just looking at the gematria of Richland, Washington, 199, the 46th prime, like sacrifice. So we'll see what happens to Hope Solo's career. And thanks so much for watching. Talk to you later.